I'm Marissa Meyer. I'm the author of CINDER, Book 1 of the Lunar Chronicles Quartet.
And I'm Leigh Bardugo, author of Shadow and Bone, the first book in the Grisha Trilogy. So Marissa, I loved CINDER and I was wondering what the inspiration for it might be.
I got the idea for CINDER when I decided to enter a writing contest a few years ago. And I wrote a story for that contest that was a science fiction retelling of Puss in Boots, which is another one of my favorite grim tales. And it was so much fun to write, and I had such a good time writing it that I started thinking, okay, what else can I do combining fairy tales and science fiction? So I had that in the brain, and a few months down the line, I was falling asleep one night, and I had kind of a vision of Cinderella, except instead of your traditional Cinderella and the ball gown and everything, she was a cyborg. And I loved that idea, and it just stuck with me and started to turn into this great epic science fiction story.
Which of your characters are you the most like?
That's a tough one. I would love to say that I'm like CINDER, because she's totally badass and awesome, and is this great mechanic and can fix anything, but I am nothing like that. I cannot fix anything. So I would probably say that I am the most like Cress, who is a girl you haven't met yet. She will be the heroine of book 3. And I'm like Chris because she's this total daydreamer and, you know, has a very overactive imagination and kind of has these dreams about being a grand hero and living this grand adventurous life, even though she, at the beginning of the story, has not led that kind of life. So I attach to that a lot.
And Cress is who we might recognize as Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, yeah.
Okay, this is a hard one. What were you like as a teen?
A daydreamer, and I dreamed of vast heroics and living in adventure. No, I mean, I was, you're pretty typical geek. You know, I had a very close group of friends, and we all watched anime and wrote fan fiction, and I was very into Sailor Moon. But I certainly would not have called myself a cool kid by any